Hello all newcomers and welcome back my fellow Aeternians. As always, it's me, Emperor AP, and the seasons are changing. We have gone through 2/3 of 2021, or should I say, 12,021. It is a long time coming. The steps of progress that we've made, the path moving forward, and the heights that we are attempting to climb. We're doing a lot, and every day we are trying to replan and remap how it is that we are going to continue to move forward. There are obviously adjustments in the projections we have to make as to who we are and what we're doing for improving the likelihood that we get our goals. Hey, Tiffany's here. What's up, Tiff? She looking. Bonnieland Empire says, how you doing, AP? I'm doing fantastic. How are you, Bonnieland? I'm actually trying to get my chat up right now. I don't know. Hey, there we go. Got it. Trying to get it set up. Aristoria says, hello. Hello, Aristoria. It's good to see you. And hello, Drew Andy K. It's good to see one of our aristocrats on board. Today we're really just trying to talk about what those different steps of progress are and unveiling to you guys some new stuff that we are going to be having come out. Aristoria says projections. Yeah, we are going to be trying to figure out how best to move forward. For us, there are specific things that we're trying to get to in a specific order. One of the biggest ones has always been our YouTube channel. We appreciate being able to talk to all of you and to be able to really express our goals and our interests live as they're happening and as they're updating, and being able to build a community around that. So as we've continued to go, we want to be able to monetize that. We want to be able to make profit off of that, so that simply hanging out with you guys and working together to share information freely and openly allows us to move forward in progress and being able to update again and again for you guys. So that has been one of our big goals, and we have made some incredible progress this year on that. I want to talk about potentially where we'll be by December 31st of this year, and I want to talk about where we're trying to go with everything, the future projects that we have lined up for that, new releases of things that we've kind of started to unveil, and now we've unveiled again, and are continuing to move forward with. One of the things, though, that I need to address first and foremost is we put out a video hanging out with Steven, Master Steven Vince of the House of Treasure. We went up to North Carolina, Tiff and I, to visit him, to hang out, to get to bridge a gap in our community and in the country that we are building. So in doing that, we had kind of a historic moment for Aeternia and a very touching personal moment for Tiffany and I. If you guys want to get to see a little bit of a sneak peek of that, get to see a little bit of insight into what our trip was like and what we ended up doing, please feel free to check that out. We just dropped that video today. But other than that, we are primarily trying to focus on the continual things that are happening all at the same time right now. So in dealing with the coming back from the trip that we just went on, to continuing to try to develop our different projects that we have here, and even in our southern territory, all of those are speeding up and up and up, and in a lot of ways they are colliding. And so that makes us decide which things do we go for first. What is the best way for us to reach our goals throughout the different seasons that we have in the year, throughout the different ups and downs that we have in citizen activity, and in our ability to grow just in everybody's personal time and interest. So for us, what that means is connecting to some of these bigger releases that we have for you guys, and trying to build on things that we all create as a community. In saying all of that, this is a very intersectional point for us. This is a big moment, because we are having first and foremost historic moments like we just saw, going to see Nathan, hanging out with him, the content that we'll be able to make. And just out of that experience alone is going to be several videos. So that's a fantastic place to start things off and to feel good about. But the addition to that is now trying to get nearer and nearer to our monetization while we hit our 5th year running. On August 20th, we are going to be having Aeternia's birthday. And I actually wanted to talk about that a bit as well. So we are going to be having Aeternia's 5th birthday. As you can see, some lovely fan art here by someone on our Discord, and it means a ton to me. If you guys follow us on Instagram or on Twitter, you should have been able to see this picture, but it is super cool to commemorate and to think about how far we've come and how much our community has grown since the beginning. So thank you all for 5 wonderful years of the Empire of Aeternia. Now, we haven't been on YouTube for 5 years. We've been on YouTube for about 3, but the Empire of Aeternia has been slowly building up, actually having its Instagram presence and its MicroWiki presence before its YouTube presence. So we've been around for quite a while, but we are trying to continue to grow, and it's interesting to think about, because on the short term, in terms of micronationalism, in terms of the initial creation of a country, 5 years feels like a long time. What's up? Sure. Sure. Tiffany's bringing me a rub to smell, and so I'm trying to figure out what's happening there. But with the creation of our government and the continuation of that, 5 years feels like nothing. It's a 5-year-old, it's a baby, it's small, it's learned a lot, but it has a long way to go. And so I'm super, super excited for some of the things we're dropping and hopefully how those things develop for it.
Does it smell good, or are you not happy?
It smells good. Hit it up.
I'm excited to see what it tastes like.
Yeah, me too.
You won't ever know it's all here, but
I'm curious. You'll have to let me know. Ooh, first off, Aristoria says, I know how to stop the Taliban. You just say what? Bonnieland. Everybody's jumping in pretty hard. I'm very confused about what's happening. Our chat is so weird right now. I appreciate you guys though. Every time I get on a live stream and I jump over to the chat or I jump onto our Discord, somebody to be like, hey, real quick, I have a thing. It always ends up crazy. Let me actually hit up our Discord. That's one of the things that I wanted to talk about as well today. Our Discord has been having some issues. So in this continuation of the year, pushing on the last third, it's not all positive. There are always bumps in the road. And one of those for us right now is, just as we're continuing to grow, just as we've had this Discord channel, which has gone to over 200 people, we are now at a position where the Me6 bot that we had been using for a long time and that had been giving us regular updates now requires YouTube notifications to be a premium feature. We don't have a premium Me6, so we're just not going to do that. I think we're trying to find another Discord bot instead. So if you guys have any recommendations, please let us know, because it's hindering our notifications. I'm going to just hit up at everyone. We are streaming. Hey, and then I'm going to hit up content, go to our live stream, and copy the link. Cool. Because now I need to jump into our boom thing and hit send. Cool. So while our auto notifications are down, I just have to like manually engage with the notifications, which is fine. I can do it, but it honestly takes some time. Hey, Lazix, it's good to see you. Lazix says, hello, it's 4:18 p.m. My sleep schedule is good. It's 4:18 p.m. where you are. Interesting. I am glad your sleep schedule is good. Frog says the man nation. It's good to see you, Frog. How you doing? As well, that in the continual vein of new progress, new developments, new changes, there are a lot of projects that we have that are like in middle ground state. So it's like, oh, we want to get content out to you guys on it, but there's like a particular thing that we're trying to build up to and trying to get to like seal it all together. One of those for us, of course, you guys know our forge. We've been constantly trying to grow at getting our aluminum production efforts to be bigger, better, and more cost effective for us. Now, aluminum melting and modification by itself is a fairly cheap process, but with the limited land that we have and with the limited ability to scale that we have, we want to make things as tiny and efficient as possible so that we can put in just the amount that we need to make a small product and then get out something easy peasy. So one of the ways that we've done that is we've moved from charcoal, as you guys had seen in a lot of our previous videos, down to a charcoal that we could only run sometimes because you have to get the charcoal, you have to have a place to be able to do it, and so on and so forth. Now we've scaled down and been able to produce even higher temperatures and even more quick melting processes out of something that is even more cost efficient for us, something that is electric, purely electric, an arc forge. So now that we have that arc forge technology, we are going ahead to be able to actually reduce the increase the scale of what we're trying to do. So now we're trying to build bigger, more efficient versions of that arc melter, and so arc furnace. And so as we continue and as we develop this process, we want to bring that to you, but we're in like middle stages. So it's, you know, we want to film some, we want to get some together, but it's a larger and larger undertaking every time we go at it. I want to try and figure out how to put out partial videos, but I'm still trying to work on the scheduling and the concept for that. Pug jumped in. It's good to see you, Pug. How you doing? Also, if everybody could like the video, I haven't hit that up, but if you guys could like the video, it would mean a lot. Again, 5th birthday coming up, August 20th, 12,021. I am super, super excited for it. I can't wait for us to continue to grow, continue to try and develop, and to have cool stuff like this art that comes out of our community. I am super excited for our P.O. Box. I'm trying to amp our P.O. Box. We've got more and more people excited to, hopefully in coming months, give us more things through our P.O. Box and create more of a dialogue between our nations. So we already have a few things. As we know, Gray brought from the great nation of Delvera a wonderful flag here that we always keep on display. As well, we have this wonderful art from our Discord community celebrating our 5th birthday coming up. We also have the last Owl's Mark, which actually will be disappearing very quickly from the set because it was sold. So we are going to be getting rid of that. We'll probably find something in its place, maybe put a Unity medal there, maybe put a new potential product there that we will be showing off. So I'm excited for everything that we've been doing. And then finally, you guys may have a hard time seeing that over here, but we have this piece of carved wood, which I've always wanted to do more with. I think I want to make it a handle for something, but that's just a decorative piece of wood there thus far. If you guys would buy like a cool thing like that, let me know. I want to make like an individual, one-time only cool little art creation out of that piece of wood. But also, we have these beautiful little rocks. They're hard to see, but they are sparkly, and we got these from North Carolina. Absolutely beautiful in person, and I would love to take some pictures, maybe for our Instagram or Twitter, and kind of throw those on there. But they're super unique looking, and that trip is going to be something that I cherish forever. So if you guys haven't seen that, we just dropped it today, and I would definitely appreciate checking it out. Because we had like this incredible experience. I feel like you can't really get a lot of the story unless you hit up all the different things that we're going to do and that we've already done. We have like the Twitter, the Instagram, which all have like different pictures and videos from the trip, and then we have our just dropped YouTube video about it. So as we make more videos specifically on, I want to talk specifically about the mountains up there. The mountains were beautiful. I personally love the mountains and the sites like that, and being able to explore caves and do things like that. There was a lot of cool views there. In addition, We had a cool time at the Science Center there. You guys know me in science. I was having a lot of fun. It was like multiple things combined. It was like a zoo and an aquarium and like a dinosaur exhibit and it's so much stuff. And I want to show you guys some of that trip. We did a lot of cool stuff. Let me jump on muting this whole ad that we had jumping on. But yeah, we are wanting to come out with more of that stuff to fill you guys in more on the trip. And then that is going to lead to some of the future developments that come out with some of the merch that we're going to be doing, as well as just some of the development of our nation. As our nation grows, we're getting more and more professional symbols. We're getting more and more ability to personally and with sincere effort customize the way that we are perceived. We are able to, you know, design our sets more efficiently. We are able to do out-of-the-box things. We are able to actually purchase materials and things like that, which are helping to fund and grow all of these different exercises that we're doing, and we're finding a community that is interested in each of those. So we are finally able to utilize our community in a much larger and more consistent manner. This is going to be a good rest of the year. You know, we're going to be rolling out of the year in style, and we're going to be rolling into the next one with a fervor, with a readiness to be hitting all of our goals. I don't know if we can get to 2,000 by the end of the year, but that's what we're shooting for. Right now, we are almost to 1,400, and we got 600 to go. 600 in 150 days, that's a tough thing to ask, but I'm hoping we can get some spikes in there. I'm hoping we can do some big events that are going to boost us up, and I hope we can get some edited videos in there that are going to be just crisp enough to get us a few subscribers every once in a while and kind of tick those numbers up. So again, a lot of exciting content that we're going to be having coming for you guys, and if you can share that and if you can put it out there in the world for us, it helps us a ton because it allows us to have more feedback on that and to understand what the community wants, what the world views micronationalism as. It tries to help us guide ourselves and have the community for a force to do that, and it means a lot. Real quick, Republic of Aeternia says hi. Hello, it's good to see you, Republic of Aeternia. Bonnieland says hello, Aeternia. Pug says hello. Again, it's good to see you, Pug. Aristoria says your mom. Oh no. Lozic said, and then said times 4. Oh no, not my mom. Interesting. Lozic says, wait, it's not PM, it's AM. I just woke up, by the way. Oh wow. I hope you're having fun. I appreciate you hanging out on the stream at 4 a.m. You are having a wonderful morning, I imagine. Are you going to get up and do like a jog? Are you so sleep deprived that you're just, you know, passing back out there? I'm curious to see what you're doing at 4:30 a.m. basically for you. Pug says, I'm good. It's good to see you, Pug. Bonnieland Empire says, sure, AP, I'll like a little support from Bonnieland. Hey, thank you very much, Bonnieland. That means a lot. And as well, it's cool to see these different communities that are developing. We have people, I've talked about this last stream and multiple streams before that, but we have people in our community who are coming in and who are like telling us regularly in the comments like their own lives, their own adventures in micronationalism, and people can like make recurring references to those different people, sometimes even when they're not in the chat. There's just like an ongoing mythos to all of this. There's an ongoing history to all of this, and it's really, really cool to see. And I've gone back and started watching some of our videos sometimes and noticing like, oh my god, there's a history to this. There's, you know, these different moments that can be called back to. It's beautiful. I appreciate it. One of the more recent ones that was cool was our Micronational wrist tournament. If you guys hadn't seen that, that was pretty cool. We had a lot of people from the community just jump in and get really hype about something. We played, we had a whole bunch of support, and people have been asking us for another one. So by the end of August, I want to have another Micronational wrist tournament. We might do one even before the 5th birthday to celebrate and to hype up. So please let me know what you guys want to see, and let's try and move toward it. We're going to try and start scheduling another one. But that's part of the thing that I want to talk about in celebration of Aeternia's birthday, in trying to continue to develop what we're doing and how we're shaking. I want to figure out what it is that we can do for our 5th birthday. Aeternia's 5th anniversary, big one. This is the come up, halfway to 10. Incredible. Halfway to a decade-old nation. Incredible. What are we going to do? How do we top everything we've done before? Last birthday, we did a pretty cool video. I don't mean to brag, but yeah, I thought it was nice. It was heartfelt. It was something connected with our community, I felt. This time, I might want to do something direct with the community. We may have a big live stream. We may have, you know, some potential event that we go to, or potential event that we host. I wanna make it big. I wanna have some in-person stuff. I wanna have some stuff, just kind of all over. I want to see how this works. Frog says, I'm currently making a city in Spore Galactic Adventures adventure creator thing, based on my alien spaces culture and their buildings. Ooh, that's cool. I have played Spore before. I know at a certain point you get to space. I'm not sure if that's the same thing as Spore Galactic Adventure, but it's pretty fun. Spore's a great game. I would love to see some of that. Like if you throw it in the Discord, either in like memes or something like that. I mean, even general. Like if you like tell us about it, I'd be curious to see what you've learned about their culture and how your society's developed there. Because a lot of it's based on like how the creature lives and works in Spore too. So that's an interesting like dynamic to see develop. Whitewind, hey, it's good to see you, Whitewind. Whitewind says, so I'm sending the price of the rock tomorrow because it rained, the piece of the rock tomorrow because it rained most of today. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. So Whitewind is sending us a special rock, some sort of special type of rock that they have from their land, and I'm excited to see that. Whitewind, if you guys don't know, is somebody, a country that we have worked with closely for the last few months, if not like half a year. So it has been pretty cool to see Whitewind's development, and now we are potentially about to have our first like correspondence with them and back and forth of physical goods. So that's an exciting moment of progress for us. That's so cute.
That's so cute.
Cool deal. I keep seeing Tiffany out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, hey, I get excited about it. So thank you very much, Whitewind. We will be honored to receive it, and I am so excited to do like I kind of want to do a breakdown of it. Like, this is the rock that we were sent from Whitewind, the special rock. This is the etymology of it, which means that this is what we can know about Whitewind, and this is, I'm excited. Whitewind says, by the way, me and Salem are allied because of Aeternia. You brought us together. Hey, fantastic. I'm glad to hear that, Whitewind. Tell me about the alliance. I'm curious to hear about it, and also, I want to know more about Salem now. If you guys are alive and we're like building up connection between our nation, I wanna hear more about this alliance. Potentially we can find a friend in Salem as well. Aristoria says your mom. Oh goodness, getting them with your mom. Is it? No? Yeah, I showed him about the rocks. Yeah, they're really cool. They don't show up on camera as nice as I like them to, but it's not bad. Yeah, I told him about them though. I want to figure out what type of rocks these are too. We also have these rocks from North Carolina, so I want to see what we can do with these as well. That's cool. What type of rock do you think it is too?
Just
Clay? No, it's something. I don't know if it's igneous or metamorphic. It's something. I'm not a geologer, but
it's pretty.
yeah, it is super pretty. It's like sparkly. Again, the camera here doesn't do it justice, but I want to post it on our Instagram or something. Arius Frog Sauce said Spore Galactic Adventures is different than the space stage, but I love the space stage. Yeah, absolutely. Rich says, I think I've asked before, but did you as a Micronational leader ever plan on trying out Hearts of Iron 4 with the community? That's interesting. So Hearts of Iron 4, I haven't ever played the Hearts of Iron series, so I don't know much about it, and I haven't like gone out of my way to do it. People keep telling me Rich, because you keep asking, I will hit it up. I will start watching YouTube videos. I'll start understanding what Hearts of Iron is and see if I would be hyped to play it. If I do, I'll buy it and we can play it together. Frog says Sporgo, and if not, I will like talk about it. Like we'll have a discussion about that, because I do want to get more into different games with the community. Part of micronationalism that's cool is you can kind of figure out that everybody has some kind of niches that a lot of people gravitate to. So if we can find similar interests in games that way, we can have fun community games that we do regularly. Frog says Sport Galactic Adventure is really cool. There's space quests where you beam down to a planet and play a story, and the coolest part is that you can make your own adventures. Ooh, that's cool. I know my friend Jet really liked for a while, I think it's like Lego World or Lego Universe or whatever, where it's just like a whole bunch of Lego stuff and you can create and build different things, and there's kind of like little, like you can do different little activities for different characters and stuff. It sounds similar, but it sounds like the Spore Galactic Adventures would be like more in-depth, like more development to it. It sounds really cool. Let's see. White One says Salem has gone MIA for the last 3 months. Uh-oh. I am sorry to hear that. Frog says the adventure thing I'm doing is less of an adventure, but it's exploring a city. Ooh, is it like an abandoned city? Lazik says, last 2 days ago I saw in our forest very interesting creature. I think I will make an anomaly agency, something like the SCP Foundation. Ooh, you should tell me more about it. And hit me up with, like, if you guys end up with any cool findings. I would love to do like a, what was found in their woods? What was it? How do we know, you know, have you ever seen those, like, I guess not National Geographic, like History Channel shows and stuff where there'll be like this team of UFO explorers or of like Yeti hunters or whatever, going on a trip to this place to discover the ancient secret. I would love to do a similar thing about your micronation. I think that would be fantastic. Build that whole culture around the different things that are seen, the mystery of the area. That sounds awesome. Let's see. White Wind says, dude, Hearts of Iron 4 is amazing, says White Wind. It's a World War II historical gameplay. That sounds cool. Frog says, the species that owns the city is my favorite species I made, known as the Votuts, a race of stealthy warrior insectoid aliens who love fish and love their ancestors. That's really cool. Do you get to create their culture like that? Like, they love their ancestors? Is that actually like a known thing about them? I'm curious to know more about them. Rich says, I can help teach it. I have a friend who plays it as well. They're mods. Ooh, very cool. I will definitely have to check it out. And yes, Rich, please, I would love a tutorial one day. Like, maybe we could do a video where you like hit me up and we can do like a walkthrough together. You could teach me how to play. White Wind says, I have all the best DLCs in which there are a lot more focused trees you can do. Ooh, very cool. Okay, so we might have like White Wind on the game and Rich on the game. Okay, this might be a community event. We might have to hit it up. Frog says, Jet does really like Lego Worlds. You know it, Frog. Jet will do like, he used to do like a series all the time on Lego Worlds. It was just Lego Worlds, Lego Worlds, Lego Worlds, non-stop. Now that he's got different games, he's hit up different ones, but I think if you asked him to play Lego Worlds, he'd immediately jump on it any day. White Wind says, speaking of anomalies, there was a white teardrop back that walked like a penguin in my forest near me. Interesting. What is that? What does that mean? Frog says, oh, also, the Votus have humanoid feet, and I thought it was cool. They have a single wing, and somehow they fly with it. That's awesome. Says, just lore I made up, and also with their architecture. Ooh, nice. So them loving their ancestors is the lore that you made up. I still appreciate it, though. Frog says, and also with their architecture shows that they love their ancestors. Respect. The ancient chief of their tribe they had was named McAten, and there's a ton of statues around him in their cities. Ooh, that's cool. So they're like showing off this like respect for the past like leaders of their civilization and stuff. That makes sense. There are a ton of nations that do that, and a ton of different cultures that especially for leaders. But it would be really interesting if you saw like statues outside of people's house of like their ancestors specifically, or like if you saw like painting. You know, it'd be really cool of the different ways that you could show that. Let's see. Frog says the ancient chief of their tribe. Yep. White One says we don't know what is. I personally don't know what a teardrop back is. I don't know what that is. Bonnieland Empire says, I was away for a while and I have no idea what y'all are talking about. So they're talking about, let me see. Frog was talking about nope, it wasn't Frog. Oh, who was it? Who was the... so White Wind was talking about teardrop back. I'm not sure what that was. Lazix was talking about starting a series based around their potential like mystery going on in their woods, and we're talking in general in this series, this particular stream, about where our nation is heading in the last third season effectively of the year. Now, essentially just the last third of the year. The thing for me that I'm looking at right now is how it is that we achieve the bigger goals that we've been trying to hit lately. One of those big ones for me is, of course, our monetization. And the thing is, I've been trying to hype this up for a little bit on the stream. Now I think I'm ready to go ahead with it. We just might be able to hit our 4K by the end of the year. If we pushed, there's a chance we could hit that 4. Do you know why? Let me show you. We are super close. Let me see. Boom. There we go. Let me change the window capture real quick. There we go. Okay. 2947, but that's not even the most accurate number, I don't think. Because watch. Let's see. 2947, but I think we're a little bit higher than that. We are almost at 3,000 watch time hours. 3/4 of the way to our goal. Now, we're 3/4 of the way to our goal, and getting up to 29 has been an incredible push. Every time we try to continue past that, getting from 3 to 4 is going to be insane. But I think we got it. I really do. Even if we don't get it this year, it's not far behind, but we're getting up there. We've had more growth in our Imperial market than we've ever had before this year. It's been a huge explosion. That's been the primary point of our success this year, has been not only creating this community. Last year and the year before that, the big focus that we had was trying to create this community and just trying to get some regular activity out. That was last year. This year has been really, really focused on trying to make that community something that empowers us, something that allows us some mobility, allows us some traction, allows us to learn more about how we need to build and grow for ourselves. And we have done that. We found a great way to support the community and for the community to support us, both through our Etsy and our Patreon. We have been able to expand what we can do with the Discord. We have been able to connect our community larger and larger in other social media, such as our Twitter and Instagram. And we have been finding this connection to our community unlike we've had before, especially in the last 3-4 months. We've had, basically this summer, we have had a huge ramp up in direct activity with citizens. There have been a number of people that we've been actively talking to now about potential alliances and about the concept of doing more in real life, in person, sending goods back and forth, developing our nations more directly and in a more hands-on manner. that's exciting in and of itself. This interconnection between not only our online community, but a real, tangible community in this country, in the United States, and for Aeternia as well. It's crazy. It's crazy to see the fruits of that labor. It's crazy to see the effect that this community has had in growing itself. We planted the seeds, we started some of it, but this thing has grown through its own nature. This thing has bloomed, and I am so proud of what we've become. I'm so proud of how much we've overcome in the last 5 years, and specifically the last 2 to 3 that we've been, three something that we've been on YouTube now. That is something that I was always the most fearful of. I have always been terrified that, well, if I put my foot out there, if I stick my neck out there, and I create this micronation, and I develop it, and I start working on it, and all of a sudden it goes nowhere, what was the point of all of it, and why did it, matter? As soon as I ran into this community, and as soon as this community started growing, I immediately understood why all of it was worth it. There's a connection that you can make with people over the internet. There's something that you can teach people. There's an effect that you have when you put your voice out there to the world. And what is so necessary about doing so is that if you can do it in a right way, if you can do it in a positive approach, and if you can help people through that, that's a chain reaction. That's something that continues to feed itself in other people, in building connections, in developing infrastructure for people to systematically help each other and make more leverage, more communal leverage to lift other people and promote what they're doing. So I feel like we have had an effect on the micronational community. I don't know how big, but I know it's something. And I know every day, every hour, every year, we will have a larger and larger impact on that community. And I know that one day, there's going to be such a diverse and impactful group of flourishing micronations that there is going to be no lack of support. There is going to be no lack of mobility for you. If you want to create a nation, or if you want to be a part of a nation that's doing something different, I think the future is very, very right for you. And I think you should be very excited for how we are going to be moving forward with that, because it's incredible. And I appreciate everybody for their support in that. I'm going to jump back to our cam setup here and read some more of the comments, but thank you guys so much. Also, we have 9 viewers. Again, please like that video. It helps a lot. We're doing some cool stuff. Let's hit it up. So White Wind says background beep 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 beep. Lozic says the creature was something that I did not recognize. It had very red skin. I think it didn't have any skin. That's crazy. White Wind says skin. White Wind says Bonnieland Empire says, I believe that you will reach 4K by the end of the year, but I believe more that it will reach it before the month of December. Wow, okay, so you guys have like big hopes. I'm hoping for it. Let's go for it. If we can get it before the end of December, I will be high-fiving you, Bonnieland Empire. We will be figuring something out. Ooh, that's incredible. And you can help with that, Bonnieland. You giving that support, liking, hanging out here, spending time with us is the thing that drives that forward. We're also, again, like 70% of the way toward 2,000 subs. And that's a doubling in a year. Think about this. It's taken us 2 years to get 2-something years on YouTube to get to 1,000 subs. This year was the mark of where we started from 1,000 subs. We've got almost 400 more subs just in this year. We're growing. We're gonna increase our output of subs. So this is really cool. we may go from 1,002 years to 1,001 year to maybe 1,000 in a few months. We're elevating. We're doing something big, and this is the time where we continue to make those connections and try to make more and more ability for people to interact with each other in our community. So as the community grows, keep fueling it. And the importance for us in that is trying to make sure that you guys have a way to interact with us and to keep updated with us, but to also be able to show how it is that we've impacted you and that your space in the community has been impacted by you. This is something that we want to do through, again, that continuation of our P.O. Box. If you guys want our P.O. Box, I can show you where to get it right now. If you go to eternianempire.wixsite.com/the Imperial Market, that's our website. If you want to just type in the Empire of Aeternia on Google, say you're just like, I don't know, the Empire of Aeternia. That's a cool name for a micronation, right? We like that one. Oh, look. It's our website right there, third link. First is our micro wiki, second is our Twitter, third is eternianempire.wixsite.com. Very cool. So, go down. We see Leana, our first aristocrat. We see our land purchase funding now at 808.82. I think it should actually be higher than that now. So we're almost a tenth of the way toward our land purchase funding. And then if you run all the way down here, you got 56 Hughes Road, P.O. Box, Madison, Alabama, 35758. Let me show you that right there. Perfect. Okay, so there's our contact, there's our YouTube, there's eternianempire@gmail.com, there is our P.O. Box. If you want to hit up our P.O. Box, you can send us some cool stuff. Don't send anything huge, please. We have the smallest P.O. Box that they have, so it's, about that big. You could send, I think, two folded up newspapers, two folded up magazines would be like the size of it. So please don't send any huge boxes or anything, but we appreciate little gifts, little things that we could put up here and show for our community, and things that we could trade back and forth, things that you could give us to teach us more about your nation. We want to show it off, and we want to show that there's a way to have a physical connection with other micronations in the world. So we are reaching out, and we are asking you to reach back. I appreciate you all, and I'm so excited for where this is going. Also, I want to shout out our first Micronational Risk Tournament champion, Matthew Freeman. He is actually our second aristocrat. Matthew Freeman, our second aristocrat, 55 notes. Matthew is our first winner of our tournament, and now we need to have that second tournament. We need to be able to push and see, is Matt going to get that gold again, or are we going to have such a large turnout that there is no way? I've been trying to think of a better way to bracket it, a better way to make it a larger event for us, so that we can actually have like different tiering of micronations, and we can have a really hype event that people get excited about. So I can't wait, but I will be planning that post haste. So don't worry, guys, we will be having a Micronational Risk Tournament very soon, and I want to do it big. Keep looking out for that. Keep looking out for that, though. Keep looking out for when our next Micronational Risk Tournament will be. Again, best way to keep up with that, either our Discord, but more than likely as well our Instagram and Twitter, because we're really trying to grow those, and we're trying to get bigger and bigger so that we can spread that information to more people. There's a whole just Micronational Twitter, where there's a whole bunch of people who are like, I'm pretty much just on Twitter. That's there for Instagram. There's a whole Micronational community that's pretty much just on Instagram. There's one that's just on Reddit, pretty much. There's some that have two. It's rarer that they have 3, even rarer that they have 4 or 5. So most nations have micro wikis, but that's not really a great way to communicate. Some have emails, that you can reach out to them at, but those social media seem to be the ones where people are really active and engaged. So we want to try and get on more of those, and we want to be able to show the intersectionality of our community and the ability for people to come in and grow their own communities and connect to our larger one here through that. Bonnie Land says, Whiteman says, I'd say a good goal for September to reach AP is to reach at AP. Awesome, I appreciate it. I'm excited to see what we can get by September, absolutely. Whitewind says, AP, is it okay if I send you the pictures for the video I was trying to make? I couldn't get the mapping together. Absolutely, if you send them to me, I can definitely check them out. I would appreciate it. Larry Houdini says, what's up, AP? What's up, Larry Houdini? I haven't seen you in a minute, but it is good to see you. What have you been up to? How have you been? And also, what have you not been doing in our comments, man? I missed you. I know you had been like a pretty old subscriber. I remember in our live streams when we would get like 2 or 3 people, you had jumped in a few times. So it means a lot. It means a lot that you're hanging out and that you've seen such the like development and progress of the channel. I would love it if you could like give an account, because everybody has kind of their own place that they jumped into the channel on, and I'm curious as to what your perspective of the channel is when you first came in to now, and how we're developing and how we're growing. Because I'm thrilled about it. You know, having experienced the entire timeline feels crazy, but I want to know how it looks to others. White Wind says, I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish. What am I? Lazik says, you are human but not a person. White Wind said no. Vastus says, hey AP, sorry I was late. It's alright. Good to see you, Vastus. As well, I was going to say, our Discord notifications are messed up right now. We are, again, trying to get a new Discord bot for that, but Me6 has made YouTube notifications, auto notifications, as a premium feature, and we're not going to pay for it right now. So if you guys, it's like $100 for like a lifetime subscription, so I kind of don't want to do it. I don't want to have to shell out for it or shell out monthly for it either. So I want to figure out what other bots we can use. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know, because that's a good bit. Rich says, what's up, Vaz? What's up, Rich? It's good to see you. Vaz has been hanging out with us. Vaz is one of the people that we are talking about alliances with as well. And I would love to be able to figure out some more interaction stuff that we can do with Vaz. Vaz, is there any way that we could do like P.O. Box stuff? Like, I wanna hit you up. I want us to be able to exchange information about our nations. I want to know more about the sortition. White Wind says, I'm a map. Ooh, very nice. Bonnieland says, damn, that was a good riddle. Oh, nice. I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish. What am I? A map. That's cool. That one got me. I appreciated that. If this would have been like an I was gonna say an Indiana Jones situation. I guess it kind of works. I would have been gotten. There would have been a boulder crushing me. That would have wrecked me. Bonnie, or I would have gotten a dart in my neck or something. Bonnie Land said, damn, that was a good riddle. Agreed. Our story is jumping in with the your moms again. Vasta says, I can do P.O. Box stuff. Just let me know what you need. DMs are always open too. Hey, very cool. I would love that. Really, I just want to like open, like whatever you would want to send. I would love to like hit stuff up. I really want stuff to put more in our little area here. So if you have any Vasta stuff that you want to send us, or any stuff that you just think is cool, stuff that's like personal to you, hit it up if you want us to display it and talk about it, because the more stuff that we have back here, I feel like the more it's going to be a callback zone where we can be like, oh yeah, you guys, don't you remember these rocks from our Steven trip? Now they're like relevant in another way, because we figured out that there's this particular material which is only found in that area. I think we could do a lot of cool stuff with it. Also, 10 viewers, please like the video, it would help. Please share it out, tell your grandma about it, run in the other room, be like, grandma, you don't know, he's starting a whole country. And she's like, what? I can't hear you, I've got my show on. And you're like, no, grandma, he's starting a country. It's a whole country, whole nation. And she says, what? I don't understand. What entire nation? And you say, no, the nation, the Empire of Aeternia, go check them out. And she goes, oh, okay, I already got them on my phone stream. And then you realize your grandma's hipper than you. So go and shout it out. It means a lot. What's up? No, I cook it, that's what gives it the blackness. No, you put the seasoning on the raw fish and then you blacken the seasoning. Yep, cool. We're talking about cooking fish. We're cooking mahi tonight for dinner. Aristoria says to mama. Oh, hit him up in Spanish. Fancy. Fighting Land Empire. Ooh. Now y'all are going in on it. Goodness. Bonnieland says. Ooh. Jaya says, hey, Manu says, hey, it's good to see you, Manu. How are you? Aristoria, ooh, getting back at him. White Wind says, where is Leanna? These are all great questions. I actually emailed back and forth with Leanna today about her winnings. That's the other thing that I wanted to bring up on stream tonight. Leanna guessed our special prize thing in the box. Leanna got it. Leanna got... You know, it wasn't a crazy hard guess, but it was a hard guess. We didn't give many good hints. Leanna won our contest. Very first contest we've done on the channel. She has won a new shirt, which I've actually sent her an email about it. She knows what the shirt looks like, and I am about to hit it up for you guys. Brand new on the channel, new flex. We're going to show it off, and then I want to show it off again on our Instagram and Twitter. So again, if you guys follow us on Instagram or Twitter if you want to, it helps us out a lot, and you'll be able to see this cool update and show it off to people and say, look at all this cool merch, look at what they're doing. I used to not want to do a t-shirt, but Leanna swayed me with her love of t-shirts. I know Tiffany enjoys t-shirts as well, and I rock a t-shirt to go to sleep in and stuff like that. I'll even just, if I'm doing casual stuff, so I think it'll be a hype event. And as well, this one in particular has a connotation to our video about Steven. If you haven't seen our video about Steven we dropped today, check it out because we went to North Carolina. That's where the rocks are from. That's where the video's from. And there's going to be multiple new pieces of content that are referencing that. So if you keep up with our content regularly and you want to know more about what the references in the future videos mean, that's what it's going to be about. But here is our new shirt. Our new shirt design that Leanna won. She guessed that what was in the box is a seal, and she got it right. We have an Aeternian seal that we're going to be unveiling very soon. It was a gift from Steven, absolutely heartfelt. That's something that you can learn more about in, again, the video that we posted today. And we are about to be moving forward with the full video on the set. So it's really exciting. You know, it's something that again adds to the professionalism of Aeternia, adds to the exciting nature of Aeternia, and this picture right here that we put on the shirt is from the mountain view that we took in North Carolina, on one of those beautiful moments, on one of those exciting adventures for me. I used to live in flat South Louisiana, and then after that living in Alabama, even here in the north part of Alabama, there's some mountain range, but not a ton, and nothing like that have I ever seen in my life. So this is a view, as I told Leanna today through email, a projection, a hope for where our sights are set and where our future can go. As you see there, our arrow, as always, flying through the axe head, but also up into the sky. We're moving upward at breakneck speed, and I dare someone to try and stop us. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us, and thank you for supporting us to the point where we can get to things like this, where we can reach these new heights, and where we can share new creative experiences with all of you, and that you can give us your feedback on that and help resonate it throughout the community. Vasta says, oh wow, that shirt isn't too bad. Thank you very much. And also the sentimental value of it is the thing that gets me. I, of course, always love the stuff that we're doing, but when it comes to our larger, you know, community and why we do these things. It's not just for the design, it's also because of who we are and wanting to have that mean something to someone. So when someone walks down the street and says, hey, nice shirt, they say, hey, thanks, it's my country. I'm repping my country. I'm repping micronationalism. I have this cool story to tell you about this guy on the internet who's starting his own country, this community of people who have built this culture, this foundation of industries that made this shirt. This is a whole movement. And that's what I want out of this, and that's why I was always skeptical and worried about making a t-shirt is, well, does this feel too much like a brand? Does this feel too much like a, just trying to throw out some merch, just slap our symbol on merch and throw it out? No, we're not trying to create merch here in that sense. We are trying to create a connection to our community. If it's something that our community wants and is excited about and feels that it represents them, we're going to do our best to give it to them. And if not, we are going to be challenging community and culture ideals and norms every stretch of the way beyond that. So we want to try and do things differently. We want to try and make our own product. We want to try and keep the production process as close to home as possible, which is difficult about the t-shirts, especially because we can't do the digital printing like we need to for such a detailed design like this on our computers or anything like that, or with silkscreen. This is something, if you actually look close up on the shirt, is just pictures of the trees in the sky. It is beautiful, and it is, again, from one of those images that is just seared into my mind of the beautiful nature that we saw up there, the connection that we were able to make across 500 miles to our other countrymen. That's incredible. Bonnyland Empire says, pour cold water to the burn. Vasta says, you could wear that in public. Absolutely, and I would want people to. Jaya said, Manu said, looks cool. Bonnyland says, shirt looks nice, AP. Thank you very much. And Leanna is going to be winning an extra large version of this. We are going to be putting this onto our Etsy shop pretty quickly. So if you are excited about this and if you want one, let us know. We will be dropping it in not too soon, but first, not too long, excuse me. We'll be dropping it soon, but first, we have to send out Leanna's. We want to use her as kind of the guinea pig subject, but she's getting her shirt for free because she won the contest. So we're going to make sure she gets her version, make sure she enjoys it, and can give us a little bit of feedback on the quality and the material and how the print looks and everything, and how it feels as a shirt, how it feels to wear it and enjoy it as a part of the Aeternian experience. And so when we get that back and we tell, is this for us, then we're putting it out to you all. Then we're making those revisions. We're doing everything that we can to make this as personalized as possible to who our culture is and to make it feel like a special, unique product. And then we're going to put it out for you all. It's another way to support us. It's another way to give us just a little bit more so that we can put it toward our land purchase. Like I said, we're 1/10 of the way there, and everything that we can do that people get excited about, or that people will show their friends, or that people will use as a way to support us, like you said, Bastas, that's a shirt you could wear out in public. And that's the thing that's interesting. Micronationalism is such a tightened niche. It's something that people are very concerned about, talking about too much or about showing off too much in their personal lives. And this is something that I hope can bridge that gap a little bit. This is something that you could wear and then you could start talking about it. Somebody says, cool shirt. Thanks, this came from a Micronation. What's a Micronation? Oh, you should check out this YouTube channel or whatever. It's something that can help to start the conversation, I hope. And it's something that I hope people will enjoy and truly feel like is useful in their lives. So Frog says, sorry for surprisingly going AFK. Something unexpected occurred, but I'm gonna put my creation in the Discord. Yes, please, Frog. I'm excited to see it. Vastus says, oh, it's the wilderness photo. I didn't see it until you zoomed in. Yes, thank you, Vastus. And I am, again, blown away by it. I feel like I am super, super excited to have one of these shirts for myself, and I want to wear it. When I'm not doing like the full Emperor outfit, the full uniform, I want to be rocking that. I want to be sleeping in that. And I want it to be comfy too. Like I have t-shirts myself that I like don't want to put on before bed or whatever, because I'm like, I know when I'm rubbing around the cover it's not gonna feel good. Like the the little seam areas are gonna feel weird. It feels just a little bit uncomfortable fitting. I want these to be nice and soft and comfy, So we're gonna hit it up. We're gonna do good. We have Rich saying it's a pretty nice shirt though. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Again, sentimental thing, something that is super special to us. Lazik says, when the creature ran, I actually a small cave. Oh, it ran into a small cave, so one day I will send there an expedition. That sounds wonderful. I would love to see an expedition. I love caves. Make sure you're very careful when you do it. I'm not sure how familiar you are with caving. I'm not super familiar with caving, but I want to get more into it. Spelunking. So be careful. I know that's one of their #1 rules, is be careful, go with a group, stuff like that. But I'm excited to see what comes of your adventure. And I hope it is a safe one, and I hope it's a productive one. Pharaoh Ocean says, from the UK of Architopia. Sorry to join late. It's good to see you, Architopia. Have you joined our Micronational map as well? I just updated the Micronational map with like, I think 5 or 6 new nations. There's like 30 new nations that we need to do. There's like a bunch of new nations that have not been added to the map. There's like 3 months of nations basically that just need to be hit up and added to the map. So I'm going to be dumping a huge flood of new information. People on other continents, people all across the world. We just had our first New Zealand micronation, and there's already another one in the queue. So we have micronations in the UK, we have micronations in the US, we have all over the US, we have micronations in Canada, we have micronations in South America, I believe. We have a whole large community, and now we are getting them more in the Pacific. We have Korean micronations. We have whole groups. Look at this. Look at how cool our map is. Sorry, we don't have any in South America. We need some South American micronations, but we have our North American micronations jumping around here representing. We have our European micronations. We have our Middle Eastern micronations. We have our Middle Eastern micronation, we have our Turkish micronations, we have our Eastern European micronations, we have our Asian micronations, and we have our Pacific, and we have our New Zealand micronations. So I am super appreciative of how we've been able to grow and what we've been able to do thus far to support this different community that we have. Let me show this off a little bit better. So if for whatever reason you haven't already put in for the Micronational map, I definitely recommend you do, because it can help you find nations around you, and it's something that's free. We just offer it on our website here. You can fill out the application there, and then other than that, we are going to be updating very soon.
What is 169?
Don't you have the little thing?
It doesn't say it on the red cap. It just says beef, pork, and poultry.
I think it's 145. We're trying to figure, well, where you're supposed to cook fish at. Fish cooking temp. 145 Fahrenheit is the internal temperature. Cool. Nice. Ooh, we got 10 viewers. Thank you guys so much. Frog says it's in the Discord right now. It was in there for a bit. Oh, awesome. We'll jump in. Also, Man joined in. It's good to see you, Man. Also, 10 viewers. We got that 10 spot on the dot. Again, if you guys could please like the video, it helps a lot. Also, we're starting to hit like higher and higher numbers consistently hanging out on the streams. It used to be 1 or 2, then it was like 3 or 4 for like a good long time. Then like 5 or 6, like at the beginning of the summer. Now we're starting to hit like 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s as like a regular, and I appreciate it. We are growing super quick, and the more exciting stuff we have to show, the more viewers we get, the more subscribers we get, the more support we get from the community, the more development that makes for the community, then the more supported we are monetarily, which means the more products we can offer, the more things we can create, the more we can push the next steps for our nation out, and then show them all to you and have the cycle repeat. So it means a lot that everybody is supporting us, and that we have been able to make a little positive pocket of the community. Man said hello. It's good to see you, Man. I hope you're doing well. Please tell me what's up. Let me know how you are doing. Also, you're the manest man of them all, man. We appreciate you. Frog says, but now I'm going to put one of their statues in the Discord. Ooh, very cool. Pharaoh Ocean says, no, I haven't, but it sounds like something we'd be glad to be a part of. Absolutely. I am excited to hear about that. yeah, we have been doing this for quite a while. And if you, we have, what is that, Finnish? Norway, and Finnish micronations. So yeah, we have micronations all over the world that are helping each other, working together, learning from each other as a part of our Discord community, as a part of our micronational map, and again on like Instagram and Twitter and stuff, where we're trying to build more of that presence and connect. Because I know there's some overlap. There are some micronations on Instagram that we know that are also on the map. There's some micronations on YouTube and our Discord that we know are on the map, but it's I want to see that community stretch out further and further in our Instagram and Twitter, because Discord's super active with them. Our YouTube obviously is super active with you guys, but our Instagram and Twitter are not as jumping, and I want to get them there because I know that only helps to boost things like this that offer resources to the entire community and allow people to learn from each other and connect to themselves more locally. So definitely pump that to your friends. If you have other micronationalists that you know that are on Twitter or Instagram, or that like Twitter or Instagram, have them hit us up, and also have them join the map, because it means a lot, and then people can kind of boost it, promote it. And again, it's free. It's just a way to connect to other micronations. Their contact info is on there as well. It's not just like a who's close to me, but it's like, oh, I know that, let's see, this nation right here, Republic des Nouvelles Acadienne, is here. You can go to Acadiana website right there. You can just go straight up to their website. Or what about here? The Grey Kingdom. You can hit up their YouTube right there. So there are a lot of different things. More recently, we have when we started actually taking in our applications more formally, we started asking for emails. So now you can actually go to people's websites and stuff like that, but you can also go directly to their email. So if you find a nation near you that you would like to talk to, boom, you can get their information. And you can email them. There's a way to reach out. There's a way to talk. A lot of them have either been on our Discord or are on our Discord, so definitely check the Discord to see if the nations you find on the map that might be close to you are in there. But even if they are not on our Discord, you can still probably reach them through those email addresses just by checking the map. So let's see. Lazik says, AP, I think I will not go into the cave anytime soon because I saw there's blood and bones and other stuff, and I will go there when I have a gun. Be very careful. Again, I think if you're seeing stuff like that, it's probably from like a wild animal. So you would want to be careful. You may stumble upon like a den of some sort. And so I don't know that a gun would be the best circumstance to go with. I would recommend, again, like a group of people. Like if you can bring a crew of people, that scares away most things. And as well, it allows you to not need to bring a gun and to be safer, so that you're not accidentally hurting yourself or you get trapped in the cave or something. White Wind says, AP, you should look around the micronational map and pick out the best flag you think. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That would be a significantly long video though. We'll see. We'll see how we do it. Because I don't know if I can look through all of them. There's like almost 100, if not 100 micronations on the map. Man says, I'm doing well. I'm glad to hear that, Man. White Wind says, I'm going to update mine soon. Please do. Please let us know. And again, you may have to wait a little bit for that because we have like a ton of nations that are needing to be updated. Please put your update in. Like reapply for the map with whatever your updates are, and we can go in. Make sure you put the same coordinates so that we know that that's you and that's what you're looking to update. But when you reapply for the application, we can make those updates for you. Just know that you'll be put at the back of the queue, so it'll take us time to get to you. Frog says, so yeah, I also put them in the memes category. Is that allowed? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Thank you, Frog. Frog says, I remember you saying something about that, but I forgot what you said. Yes, please do put it in the memes category. The memes category or in the general. That would help. Yep, that's perfect. So, let's see. I will jump into it. I will show it. I will move. And we'll get fluid like the ocean. No. Ooh, okay. These are some interesting looking creatures. So these are the ones that he's talking about. These are the creatures that have one wing. Right there in the middle, I see it. Some bones that come out, I imagine, for defense. They are, ooh, it's interesting. They have like ram's horns. They are insect-looking guys, but they have like human feet and toes. What's funny to me about that is I imagine like a 90s sitcom where like somebody like runs into like hears noise in a bedroom, and then they like go in the bedroom and they see somebody with the covers over them and just their little feet sticking out. You just see these feet sticking out, and you're like, oh, it's just the person that lives with me. And then you open it up and it's this. I would be tripping. I would be flipping out. That's something that I guess we all have to adjust to if we're gonna one day meet alien life on this planet. We're gonna have to get used to seeing stuff that's different to us. But yeah, that would surprise me. I think it's because it has the one normal thing that gets me. Like the human feet is the one thing that seems most jarring about it, because it's such an alien body otherwise. Let me know what you guys think. These are a cool character design now. I really love it. I want to see more from them. Frog says they do have ram's horns. Yeah, they're cool. Like, they are really unique. I appreciate it. There's also another one that he put. Those are the Vodats. And then there's, the Vodat statue. Nice, of their ruler. That's cool. One of their old rulers. Oh, interesting. He has like helmets and like a cube that he's holding. Ooh, this is very interesting. I guess those are like their weapons. Oh, so interesting. Especially because it looks like he has like an exoskeleton or something on. Like it looks like he has like some mech on. But he still has like his squiddy feet looking things. But it will maybe spiked. Maybe the feet are supposed to be spiked for like the shoes. But that's really cool. I love it. That's a very cool statue. And it's just an interesting design for characters. I would, again, love to see more. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Again, 29:47. We are about to hit 3K watch time hours, and that's thanks to you guys. Every time you guys hang out on a stream like this, you guys are helping to push that. So right now, if we did a stream for 2 hours that had 10 people watching it, which we're at 9 right now, we could do it. If we hit 2 hours, 9 people viewing, we would have the watch time that we need. We would have, well, not with this number, but I think with the update from what we've been doing today, plus this live stream, I would just about bet that we would have it. Because let me see what my phone says as a similar comparison. I want to check if these are the accurate stats. My phone's going to say like even lower watch, but we will see. I'm trying to hype it. We'll go to 365. Yeah, so my phone, if you can see, oh gosh, says 2981. That number is going to be blown out and garbage, but my phone says 2981. Let me show it, hold up, on the full cam setup, so it's at least a little bit easier to see. Oh gosh, such glare. Oh, that just didn't help at all. Come on. Nope.
Can I see?
Straight up doesn't. I'm trying to see if I can make that visible. But yeah, 2981. So, if that is the case, then if we like hit up this stream for 2 hours with 9 people, we would have it. We would just have 3K. Yep. Slightly better. Ooh. It's just the camera has like such a low quality. I don't think it'll get it. Yeah, thank you, Tim. I don't think it's gonna work. Well,
Anyway.
I'll upload it at some point. Once we get 3K, I'm gonna throw that on our Instagram and our Twitter. Maybe I'll even do a community post. But yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot, guys. You guys are helping us to reach all of our goals at and quicker than expectations. Thank you. Ooh, Tiff's got this double meat review. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Thank you, love. Tiffany. So we had 2 different meats that we ended up like trying to do stuff with. We had one that was mahi, and the other one is pork, and they're done 2 different ways. I'm super excited about it. Tiffany, I guess, was just in a hype mood. We knew we were gonna do the mahi, and that was already fine. But Tiffany said she wanted to try something with some pork. The pork is very good. She did the pork. It's a little bit spicy, but it's good.
Is it spicy?
Just a little bit. There's like a little zest to it. It's not like. It's good. And that was in the oven. Very nice. Very good.
It's not as warm as it would have been because they got done before the fish got done, but I knew the fish wouldn't take longer to reach its temperature either. So.
Ooh, let me try the mahi now. Blackened mahi is like one of my favorite things on earth.
Yeah, but I'm gonna cook fish.
That was good. You did it well. What's up, Mooney? Mooney's jealous. Moonda's jealous of my fish and pork out here. You're not giving any, Mooney. None. I might give you a little bit because you're too sweet. You give me pouty eyes, but it's done. You gained. Alright, so let's see. Frog said, when humanity finds Sodus, BTW Sodus is their home planet. Oh, very cool. Frog says it has blue grass and red oceans. That's scary sounding, actually, but cool. Whiteman says, I'm a tire that never moves in a car. What am I? The spare? The spare, right? Or never moves. The spare. The spare would be a tire in a car that never moves until you need it, and then it's not in the car anymore. It's a part of the car. Frog says, I take a lot of pictures. Manus is a tire in a car that doesn't work. Got him. Whiteman says, no. Yay, I got it. Whiteman says, no. Frog says, so yeah, I'm very proud of the Vadat species. I agree. I think it's very cool, Frog. It's very creative. Would you ever consider writing a book about them? If you did a book, you could publish it like on Amazon or something, and have like just the screenshots of your different things, and do like a Star Wars lore sort of like breakdown, and just put that out as a book. I think it'd be really cool. Whiteland says, I see it. 2981. Yeah, we're super close. I'm super hyped. If we can get that 3K tonight, it would be a big deal. Because we're gonna have more stuff out tomorrow. We're gonna be trying to make more content for you guys and slowly put it out there. But we are going to be going down to our southern territory this week. So there's some excitement there. We're actually packing tonight, heading out tomorrow to our southern territory. So stay tuned for some on-the-fly 5G cell phone videos and live streams that we do down there. It's always fun when we go down. It's always a lot of development. It's always a lot of us just hanging out too, and experiencing the beautiful weather down there. So if you guys want to check that out, if you guys want to know a little bit more about what we're doing while we're down there, definitely check it out. And it'll also give you some more of the understanding of the culture of Aeternia and really the dichotomy of where our land is. We have some land up the mountains, we have some land down out in the plains. So very different, but very cool. Whitewind says, yeah, you got it. Hey, thank you, Whitewind. I appreciate it. I saw you had already posted it after I said the thing. So now I feel silly because it's probably in the chat like when I say it. But yeah, I saw the thing, and now I feel silly. But yeah, awesome. Very cool. Spare tire. You got these interesting riddles. Have you looked these up or are you making these up? Frog says, I have been thinking of writing a short story where a space warrior captain known as the Star Dancer is on an alien planet with his comrades destroying an evil alien race. I respect it. That sounds cool. I would love to see it. Frog says, I wouldn't want to sell it though because it's Spore. That's fair. I would call it more of a fan fiction. Makes sense. Whitewind says, what's the name of the fifth son? First son is 10. Second is 20. Third is 30. Fourth is 40. What's the fifth son's name? Frank, because those are their ages, like not their name. You could name any name, you know what I mean? It shouldn't matter. Whitewind says the first two I made up. Oh, very cool. I respect it. Um, I riddles are very much like puzzles to me. I like them to some extent, but some people are like hella into them. Tiffany really, really likes puzzle, and I respect it. And it's not just puzzles, it's like puzzles and like mind game things. And it's definitely something cool to watch, like somebody figure something out, especially when they can do it quick. The same thing with like Rubik's Cubes and stuff. Rubik's Cubes specifically, I learned like a pattern, but with some of the like mind games and puzzles, like puzzle boxes and stuff like that, watching people open those and figure those out is really, really cool. But I can do them occasionally, but I don't really love them. They're not really my thing. Take them or leave them, but some people are very into them, and I respect that about riddles as well. Riddles, puns, memes, things like that. There are some people who just kind of casual purveyors of those things, and there are other people who are like the absolute end-all be-all knowledge on those things, and it's cool to see people with such passion about them. White One says, "Wow, you got it." Hey, nice, very cool. Frog says, "Also, I forgot to tell you all, but they really love to dance." Very cool. That's awesome. So. Do they dance? Do they dance specifically at celebrations for their leadership? Do they dance in mourning? Do they dance in when births happen? When do they dance? Why do they dance? What's the dancing all about? Is the question. That's cool. That's cool. It's always interesting. Ooh, do they dance as like a mating ritual as well? A lot of species dance for like social reasons like that. But I'd be curious to see what social things that the Vadets actually do that for. Uh-oh, they're trying to hit us with an ad. Hit us with an ad. No way, man. No way. That's sad. Don't you hit us with an ad. We don't want it. Don't want it. Get it out of here. Won't flaunt it. Hey. Sorry, it was a Google Fi ad and it was taking forever to pass up. And there we go. Nice. Ooh. So Whiteland says, if there are 2 eggs and you break one and you eat one, how many eggs are left? If there are 2 eggs, you break one, you eat one, how many eggs are left? 1 egg, right? Because you can break one and eat the broken one, and then you still have 1 egg. Frog says they dance when they need to, but usually during battle as the attack moves. As well, if you break 1 egg and you eat 1 egg, you could say that the egg that you ate has undergone a chemical change, so it's no longer egg, it's the reactants between egg and stomach acid, and the egg that you broke up, even if they are the 2 different eggs that you did, is still not gone. You just broke it. It's still there. It's still egg, but it's just egg somewhere else. Like it's egg that has been in a plate or on the ground or whatever, but you still have it. Like it's still there. It's still egg. Frog says they dance when they need to, usually during battle attacks they move. Lazek says, AP, do you like country humans? So I've heard of country balls. I haven't seen country humans. Hit me up with country. Are they like the Hitalia things? I've seen a little bit of the Hitalia like memes and stuff, but I don't know too much about it. Manu says 1 egg, and I agree with that. 1 egg. 1.5 because you still got the shell. That's funny. Is the shell half the egg though? I don't think most people would consider the shell half the egg. Like, imagine if you and I were about to sit down for dinner, right? And we're having some eggs. And I say, hey, we only have 1 egg. You want me to split it halfway with you? And you go, yeah. And then I just give you the shell. I don't think you'd be like, yeah, that was what I expected. White Wind says 1.5 because you still got the shell. Manu says, White Wind says, LOL. Manu says, more riddles, please. Hey, Manu's vibing with these riddles. See, that's one of the things that I really like about the community again, is that you can have these moments where people are just finding connections with each other. I'm sure there'll be more follow-up on this in the Discord, but also where we can have callback moments to White Wind's riddles and Manu's successful triumph over those riddles. White Wind says, so now he's thinking about more. Now he's trying to get more set up. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you all that I appreciate you and that we're progressing quickly. Again, almost to 1,400 subs. If you guys can press your friends, family, and great strangers in your life to subscribe, to give us that extra 7 subscribers, it means a lot because we're well on our way. But it is incredible to see how many people have supported us thus far. And I know that every time we have another subscriber, every time we have another viewer, every time we have somebody who impacts the community, it makes the community a richer place. It makes the community a more exciting place to be a part of. So we want as many eyes on us as possible. And I thank you guys for that, for making this a platform where other people can succeed. It means a lot. Vasta says, just paid for a book I helped to get published to your P.O. box. It should arrive August 5th or 6th. Yo, what? That's awesome. First book to have... What's that? August the 5th. August the 5th, what? Very nice. I am super hyped. I will actually be in our southern territory, but I will come back up and check it within a couple days after that. I'm super excited. Can you tell me what it's about? Vasta says, first book to have me in the acknowledgements page. Hey, very cool. I would love to read it. I'm going to show it off on the channel. I'll probably have it like propped up. I'm excited. Leanna says, greetings, AP. Greetings, Leanna. It's good to see you.
What did you tell the news?
About winning the shirt? Yeah, I did. And I showed him the shirt, actually. Yeah, again, we're going to have that up on the Etsy very soon. If you guys want to get it, hit me up. Let me know about it. Again, Leanna won the first one. I want to show you all just one more time, again, what I showed her. This here is the shirt itself, and Leanna has won the very first one for free for guessing correctly as a part of our contest. So again, congratulations to you, Leanna. What's up?
You're gonna be playing white on the green?
Yeah, just make it simple. But yeah, I want to make sure that, again, Leanna gets hers, that she enjoys it, that it's a good feel, that it's a good fit, and then we are going to get her feedback and start moving forward with sharing it with the rest of the community. So again, this is our first attempt at this. We will probably continue to do more t-shirts because it seems like Leanna likes t-shirts, and it seems like you guys are having a positive reaction to it as well. So again, the symbolism of it is really important to us. It's from a special spot. It's, art that we took ourselves as a picture, that we took ourselves out in North Carolina on this historic trip for us. So this is a way to mark a memory for us, to share our expression for the Micronational community, and to support people like Leanna who have helped us all this time and all the way. Leanna, again, is our first aristocrat. She has the most money in our entire economy at 90 notes. And we definitely appreciate her. So thank you so much, Leanna, again, for helping us, for supporting us, for being an active and engaged part of this community. And you 100% deserve what you are going to receive and more. So thank you.
He's sticking his paws in my veggies.
Moondove's trying to eat her food. He's jealous of that fish because I told him I'd give him some, and she didn't. So now he's, oh no, I can't give him some. I can't because he don't like fish.
No, it's not that.
He likes it, but he can't.
They can't digest the fish.
Oh, for real? Like at all?
Yeah, it'll legit make them sick.
Ooh, okay. Don't give Moondust or any cat. Well, I don't know. Some cats eat tuna, don't they?
Live fish,
got you.
Flavored fish
is different.
Some cats can do and some cats can't.
Okay.
Moondust can't. But live fish,
you can't feed it.
No, you can't feed them any type of actual fish.
I'm learning cat biology. I respect you. Okay.
They're get sick.
So no fish for Moondust.
At least not for house cats.
Yeah, makes sense. Very cool. I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? I'm learning. Also, 10 viewers. Again, if we hit that 2-hour mark with 10 viewers, we just got it. We just hit 3,000 certainly. And you guys are making that possible. Hey, 11! Getting it up. And it's because of you guys like it. It means a lot. It's you guys helping out. And again, while we're on stream, I'll go ahead and throw in our what our updated land purchase funding is, because I'm excited about it. A whole bunch of people jumped in. Aiden, it's good to see you as well. I'm glad to have you jump in. White Wind says, how many holes does a shirt have if it has 2 holes?
That is 4.
How many holes does a shirt have if it has 2 holes?
The answer within the thing, but a shirt actually has.
Yeah, a shirt has.
Yeah.
But is that 3 or 4?
That's 4 in itself. Plus, if there's 2 in it, then you have 6 holes.
Oh, these are some crazy puzzles. Also, we have 12 viewers. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Again, it's exciting because 5th birthday, while we have the most amount of viewers that we have, real quick, I do want to jump on this. 5th birthday, August 20th. If you guys have ideas for what we should do on our 5th birthday, please let us know. Last time we did like a heartfelt video. I want to do another one, but I may do like a live thing. May try and do like an in-person thing a little bit. Hit me up. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm excited about it. I want to do something that feels like a celebration for all of our community. And also, 15 viewers, hitting it all the way up. And ultimately, stuff like this where we're just hanging out and getting to do things like hanging out with Manu and White Wind and talking about these different riddles. Me being confused by how many holes are in a shirt. I didn't know. Again, like because it's one though that connects. But is it though? Is it 3 holes or 4 holes in a shirt? These are the actual questions because I don't. Saying 3 because you have 1. Like, there's 4 holes, like there's 4 circles or whatever, right? But a hole has to have like 2, like an entry and an exit, right? Like it has to have 2, that's somewhere it goes, right? Is a circle a hole? Or does a hole have to have some like dimension to it? And if it does, then by nature it should either have like an end or like a stop. Like is a pipe 1 hole or 2 holes? Right, so then a shirt is connected like a pipe is. So how many holes does it have? 1?
No.
Maybe.
No.
You could argue it.
If you have multiple pipes, you have multiple holes.
Maybe. We'll get back to that. That's a whole thing. Hold up. Real quick, Vastus said...
Honey, it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. We'll get back to it. Please let us know what you guys want to see for our birthday, because I am pumped. 5 years of Aeternia, 3 years of YouTube, getting up there. We're getting to be old boys, but also baby boys in the country sense. I can't wait until we hit that full 100-year mark or so, when we get to a crazy number. Where are we going to be? No, that's true. I straight up just might not be alive then. But the country, where's the country go? I would love to see it if I am alive. Vastus says, whoops, it's called Lessons from an Indifferent Cosmos by Randolph Partain. It was when I was part of a humanitarian religious atheist group, helped collect stories and get enthusiasm for a book. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I would love to see it. Moondust is hanging out, perching on Tiffany. What are we gonna do? Why is he so weird? Why is this cat so weird? Moondust, why are you so weird? Moondust, why are you so weird? You better hop down, boy. Hop down. You better hop down, boy. There we go. Goodness. Okay, and we're back. Aiden jumped in. Greetings, Aiden. Manu says, hi, Leanna. Man says, oh yeah, I'm not sure if you saw my comment or not on your Micronation Alliances video, but I came up with an idea that maybe could make a United Nations type alliance for micronations. That is called a micronational organization, my friend. There are plenty of micronational organizations out there. I don't feel like they work super well in their current form. There are some that are getting better and better. There are always changes and adaptations that are happening and undergoing, but I feel like there are certain limitations to them at the moment that I would like to talk about further. Aeternia has not entered any micronational organizations. It kind of isn't interested at the moment because of some concerns that we have. So they're definitely interesting. They're definitely interesting to think about and to learn about, but I don't know how effective they are in practice over a nation just like existing in the community and working in the community. I don't know if it's the best place to put your efforts, but I'm interested to see where it goes. Aiden says, oh, there already is a United Micronations. Yeah, there's like a whole, yep. Man says, oh, there is? Cool. Manu says, I said it before, but I will again. I place 1 between 20. What do I get? Oh, okay, I appreciate it, Manu. I missed that one. I place 1 between 20. What do I get? If you place 1 between 20. Tiff says 10.
210.
Oh, 1 between 20. 210. Yeah, that's true, because you put a 1 between a 2 and a 0. That makes sense. 210, said Tiffany. Tiffany loves stuff like that. Lana said, greetings, Aiden. Whitewind says, I'm going to create North American Micronation organization. Stop. Stop. Everybody stop. Don't do it. It's a Yamo, the Namo. Oh, goodness. Frog Sasoth says, and I personally pronounce the Votuts as Votuts. Votuts. Makes sense. Aiden says, greetings. Frog says, I put the Votuts mortal enemy in the chat. Oh, no. What is their mortal enemy? Bonnie Land says, can I join Whitewind? Nice. Manu says, Whitewind. Lazik says it has 6 holes. Ooh, I don't know about it.
That's what I said.
Lazik said, Aiden says, he said 8. Manu said, read mine, please. Oh, read your thing. I got you, Manu. Whitewind says, 2 plus 4 equals 4, and 4 normal holes. 4 plus 4 equals 8. 10. What? Manu says 10.
It didn't say. No.
Yeah, I'm also confused.
8.
I'm also confused. Manu says 10. Whitewind says never mind. Aiden says just got a D-part Tempest. Ooh, what's that? Lana says greetings to my girl Tiffany.
Greetings.
She said greetings to you, Lana. Aiden says D is pronounced as in D-I. In D-I Dart Tempest? Interesting. Manu says, Whitewind, do I give the answer to mine? Yes. Then Bonnieland says, the cat, what rank is she? Is she a colonel? So, no, Moondust is a boy and does not have a connection to the Empire of Aeternia. I mean, he's here, but it's not like he's actively engaged in the politics. Aiden says yes. Manu says 19 holes. Or 19 is the thing that you get when you put 1 in the middle of 20. Put 1 between 20. So then Whitewind says, oh, subtract 1 from 20. Smart. And Manu says, no, 6. What? Oh, XIX. Got you. 19. Got you. Aiden says, there's the ELM, which is European League of Micronations. Again, I don't know about it. Whitewind says, I'm dumb. Whitewind says, oh, Bonnie, I'm sorry, I didn't get to you. Yeah, you can. Manu says, someone drives a bus. He has green eyes. It's quite... What?
So, 20?
Roman
Roman
numerals.
numerals.
XIX.
No, what?
No, 20 in Roman numerals would be XX, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then if you put it in between,
You have
you get
XIX.
an X, and then a 1X.
Yeah, X1X. Yep, XIX. Which would be a 9 and a 10, so 19.
No, I don't like it.
Tip says she doesn't like it. Tip said it's 210. Bonnie said someone. Manu says yeah. Manu says pretty easy. Bonnie Land says you wrote a statement, not a question. Lana says I'm watching a crazy 80s movies. Ooh, what crazy 80s movie are you watching, Lana? Is it good? Is it scary? Is it just like an adventure thing? What kind of 80s movie? Is it famous or is it like a cult classic? Aiden says, I plan to make a micronational organization for the micronations worldwide to join. Again, I don't know how... Good luck. Like for real, good luck with it, but I don't know. I don't know about it. Whitewind says, message retracted. Aiden says, say race car backwards, but it's a palindrome, so you can say it backwards and it means the same thing. Bonnieland Empire says race car. Whitewind says race car. Yep, got it. Very cool. Yeah, and again, I appreciate everybody hanging out and having this game session with us. Aiden said pretty easy, right? Yeah, got me. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight, and I appreciate us being able to take the time out to learn about each other's nations, to learn about what each other's interests are, and just what we're doing all as people tonight. It's cool. It means a lot. And especially because we're able to talk about things like our 5th birthday, and our community, and our Owl's Mark, and Delver, and the rocks that we got from North Carolina, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And our future trip, pretty quickly this week, down to our Southern Territory, hey! And there will be a lot for us to cover and a lot for us to do. There are projects that are solely down there, which we'll be able to work on, such as our boat. So stay tuned for all that. White One says, how many fingers do you have on one hand? Add another, but then one less finger. How many fingers do you have on one hand? Add another one, but add another, but then one less finger. So you keep the same amount of fingers, or you continue with 4? What? I just feel like I don't understand the setup fully. I'm confused on that one. White One. Aiden says some words stay the same after saying it backwards. Agreed, palindromes. Bonnieland says if the UN is doing garbage at the moment with the big boy nations, imagine that in a micro scale. Agreed. I'm not super keen on the idea of, you know, large organizations kind of taking most of the power and influence in micronationalism. I don't think that's the right way, or the right direction to go. What's that? Yeah. I agree. Organizations like that are weird. Aiden says
they're helpful for the people in it, but the people outside of it get completely screwed.
Yeah. Aiden says, I think some micronations have EAS, which means Emergency Alert System. Agreed, but that's like a different thing, right? That's like an independently done thing. You don't have to have like alert systems between a whole bunch of micronations. White One says 9. Liana says race car. That's funny because the 80s movie is about street racing. Ooh, nice. Are you enjoying it, Liana? Also, again, what's the name of the movie? Bonnieland says, what's Taco Cat backwards? The same thing. Taco Cat. Very cool. White One says, what did I say? Add another, what I say? Add another, you have to put together, adding another hand. Aiden says, it's still the same. Taco Cat. Bonnieland says, exactly. Aiden says, no, say LOL backwards. No. 9?
The fingers that you have on one hand, add another.
But subtract one finger. 9. Got you. Okay, I get the concept. So that one is just more of trying to understand how the setup works. Okay, interesting. I still, it gets me. It gets me. I'm enjoying them though. You guys are keeping my brain active, keeping me working for it. But yeah, again, we're gonna have this shirt out. We're gonna have the brand new hotness, the freshness coming out very soon for y'all. So stay tuned with us. Yeah, yep. And we can get everything developed, get the first one sent out to Liana, and keep moving forward. So Liana said the name of the movie is The Wraith. Very cool. Is it good? Is it concerning for you? Is it fun? Aiden says you can make a word that stays the same after saying it backwards. Yeah. Bonnieland Empire says, wow, I just noticed kayak backwards is still kayak. Yup. Aiden says, yee. White One says, how many pockets do you have in your pants if they're shorts? How many pockets? The same amount of pockets as you have in pants? Well, hold up. No, because jeans have 4 pockets normally, but then shorts may have.
Shorts still have.
That's true. That's true. There are some shorts that have more pockets than pants, because there are some like cargo shorts that have like 10 or 12 pockets. Like there's all over. So depends. White One says not because I asked about pants, not shorts. None, because I asked about pants, not shorts.
What was the name?
How many pockets do you have in your pants if they're shorts? But that makes it sound like you're cutting the pants into shorts. So I'm like, same amount. Like, unless you cut off pockets, same amount. But he's like, no, it's actually...
They're asking about pants.
yeah, so it doesn't matter what's in the shorts. But you can't say none then, right? It'd be the same amount. How many's in your pants if they're shorts? But they're not shorts, they're pants, so the same amount. Same amount of pockets as was in your pants. Okay, so... I get it. Hold up, no. So you have shorts, you never have pants. So, got you. Okay, getting it. Bonnie Lance is a good one. Lazik says, AP, try sometime Powder Toy. It's very good simulator. You can find it under Thomas the Idiot. I have played Powder Toy. It's pretty fun. I played it in like middle school. It was definitely cool. You can make a lot of different like materials and stuff and see how materials interact. Aiden said, joke's on you, I have shorts with 2 pockets. Got him. Manu says, oh.
I'm wearing them right now.
Tiff said, me too, wearing them now. Aiden says, this is camouflage. Zaya says, Manu says, I'm always on the floor, but I never get dirty. What am I? The floor? The floor gets dirty when it's on the floor. Is it dirt? You're always on the floor. Always on the floor, but I never get dirty. What am I? It's either the floor itself, or it's like the dirt itself on the floor. Because you're just making more of yourself. You're not getting dirtier. Leanna says, the movie is good. Not so much with the acting. It's an 80s movie, after all. That's fair. But do you still feel like the plot's interesting? Like, is it keeping you? What's up? Tiff said, what if it's a vacuum? But I've seen people lift their vacuum before.
That way you leave it on the fucking floor, you don't move it.
You don't move a vacuum?
You just across the ground.
I've seen people pick up their vacuum before.
They're not supposed to do it, most people don't.
White Wind says the rug. Bonnie Land says, nah, rugs can get dirty. Agreed. Aiden said, joke's on you, rugs get dirty. White Wind says, mine don't. Aiden said, what? Put like question marks. Manu said, answer in 3. Ooh, we're gonna count down. 2. Ooh, we're gonna count down. Bunnyland said, that's some Aladdin stuff. Vasta said, it'd be funny if it was air, since air can always stay on the ground. Ooh, that's true. Aiden said, true. Yeah, but air can also get dirty. Ooh, that was a good one. Manu said, a shadow. Well, but a shadow's not always on the ground. Hold up, you could have a shadow in a building. You could have a shadow in the sky if you put a thing in the sky and you had a light shine upward. Manu, I can get your shadow off the ground, bet. Bodyland said, wow. Also, again, 11 viewers. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're getting some solid riddles from Manu out here. Manu, the Riddler of the chat.
But he doesn't care.
Tiffany's bouncing Moondust, and she says he doesn't care, but he has like a look of concern on his face.
No,
she's like jiggling him, and he's like,
move. He just wants to lay on my foot, so I shake it, and he says, I don't care.
and he's just like, bet. He's just like, bet. He's getting his loving. He's literally snuggling. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Yes. Yes. Hey, Moondust. Say hi to the chat. Hey. He's got his paw on my face. He's a cute boy. He's a cute boy up here. What you doing there, Moody? How you living life up here? Is this the tallest you've ever been in your life, Moondust?
No.
Do you feel supported? Do you feel loved, Moondust?
No, he gets up on dressers and things all the time. Okay. He's also got up on top of a, coat rack that had, a bench at the bottom of it, and he climbed way up there.
Oh, yeah.
He likes to climb walls and stuff.
He's such a silly... Ooh, we have 13 viewers. Thank you guys. Did you guys come in for the cat? Very cute cat. I appreciate it. Also, if you guys could like the video, again, it's crazy. We're getting like 13 viewers. Normally our like top is like 8 or 9. Like we're killing it. I appreciate you guys. Vastus says, ooh, White One says, do you always touch your shadow or does it always touch you? Both, right? Vastus says shadow is really good.
Neither. Peter Pan showed us that it's sewn to your shoes.
Got him. Peter Pan proved you wrong. Vastus says shadow is really good. It doesn't have to only be on the ground. It's just there's always shadows on the ground at some point. That's true. Ooh, we got 12 views. I appreciate y'all. Aiden said none. Manu said, White Wind, that's no riddle. That's an existential question. Ooh, got him. Frog said, look at the cat. White Wind says, I know, I'm asking. Frog says, kitty cat, give us a riddle. Yeah, that's Moondust. Moondust backwards, fun fact, is not Moondust. So surprise, not a palindrome. But it was funny and a little bit ironic that as soon as Moondust came on screen, everybody went and joined in. There was like a bump of like 3 or 4 viewers, and it meant a lot. We gotta just have the Moondust hour where it's just cute cat strolling for views all the way out here. Tiffany's playing me. She put her head right in the middle of my headphones and started dragging my head. Oh god. Manu says, AP, I said the floor, not the ground. That's fair, but even still the floor. Lana says, AP, I changed my mind about the magic system I mentioned last time. There's too much information to go through. Oh, okay, so you're just that's fair, There is a lot of, plus the more that you like get into it, the more you're going to want to expand on it. I feel like you could do an abridged, right? Like you could create like a very light magic system, like go over just a couple things and then expand from there if you wanted to. Just take whatever you're most interested in, talk about it, and then move on to another topic. Tuff says, hi. Hey, Tuff, how you doing? Bonnieland says, hello, Tuff. Vastus says, I mean, a shadow isn't an object, it's the absence or low level diffusion of light. So it's more, do you not touch light in the places you aren't facing light? Or is light not touching you? It is, again, it's like a low diffusion. So it's not like, are you not touching light? Because light's a wave that's like propagating through everywhere. So it's not that you're not getting interaction with the light. It's just a lessened interaction with the light. Because it hits all of the electromagnetic field. It radiates out as a wave in every direction. So
it's just a dimmed down light. It's
good. Yeah. Tuff said, awesome shirt. Agreed, thank you. Again, Leanna's getting the first one. Tiffany's hype. She wants to get it on different colors. We're going to try, but at first we want to get this first one out and see how well it does, and then worry about different colors. Because we got to get a good, system going for it in order to be able to do, like, different colors consistently. Vastus says, but yeah, Tuff, thank you. That's going to be our new shirts that we start reviewing. This is from a picture that we took from our trip to go see Steven up in North Carolina. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. We dropped it today, actually. And that was a beautiful moment for us, so we put it on a shirt. We want people to be able to wear it around, proud and excited about their Aeternian heritage. White Wind says, one for every day of your life. White Wind says, how many shirts do you have if you have one for every day? 7, potentially, or you could have one shirt. Leanna says, greetings, Tuff. White One specifies and says, one for every day of your life, then one for every day of your life. Vasa says, yeah, I got a physics nerd reaction. I get you. Vasa said, magic is super dense. I'm still stuck working on body magic. Ooh, that's cool. What's body magic? Leanna says, I'm going back to my heritage. I'm making magic system based on the old Native American ways. Ooh, that's cool. And then Lana said, greetings, Tuff. Vasta says, yeah, I got a physics nerd reaction. You know it, always. Bonnieland said, damn. Jake Jaquasson Media Group says, HOS of the Veil here. Would you be interested in a joint Micronational podcast? I would be interested in potentially seeing what you're wanting to do. Hit us up. Hit us up on our Discord. Hit us up on email. Hit us up on our Instagram and Twitter. hit us up and we will talk about it. I'm curious to see what you all are up to. Bunnyland says if the average human lives for 80 years, then multiply 365 days by 80, you get your shirt number. Ooh, that's cool. Frog says magic is wacky. White One says, where would you survive longer, in Antarctica or in the Sahara Desert? Depends on your resources available, right? I'd guess
you
the
have
Sahara.
water all over you in the Antarctic. It's just a matter of keeping yourself warm.
Keeping yourself warm, right?
And all you gotta do is dig a hole.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, you dig a hole and the ground's a lot warmer.
The ground's a lot, but not like necessarily to survive. Because if you're just by yourself, like if you're naked though, if you're naked just by yourself, just with what, your hands?
Yeah. If it's for survival,
you'll cut your hands all up. Ooh.
Who said you were on solid ice? You could be everywhere. It's just
ground. It's still frozen solid.
Sure,
ground.
It's frozen. But you try to dig it the best you can. And even if you're by yourself, I'm sure you can find a stick laying somewhere to help you.
Antarctica, I don't know, is pretty treeless.
There's some.
Okay. I feel like Sahara Desert. If I'm getting dropped off, teleported with nothing, I'm choosing Sahara every day.
You have nothing to help you, like, shade away from
Agreed,
stuff.
but you could dig a hole and survive longer than
No, you can't do that. You told me I couldn't dig a hole in Antarctica.
It's sand.
No, it doesn't matter.
You can scoop it with your hand really easy.
No, you can't. You could do the top layer really, really easy, but like the other layers underneath are gonna be harder because you're gonna hit hard minerals.
You say that. Hold on, let me throw up the full cam screen so that everybody can. Hold on, let's have Tiffany join us in this debate. Tiffany, welcome to the podcast. Wait, I do want to know though. So like, if you had like a survival kit, you feel like
they didn't say anything.
No, but I'm just saying, if you did, do you feel like you'd live longer in the Sahara or in the Antarctic? Also, 12 viewers. Thank you guys. It means a lot. I sincerely feel like we're gonna pass that 3,000.
The Antarctic, because the animals within the deserts are gonna be like really fast birds, really fast like cats, foxes, and like not meerkats, but there's a similar form of like meerkats that live in the desert. And then you have like snakes. I feel like you finding food is gonna be a lot harder. Finding water is pretty easy. Just go looking for a cactus and bust that thing open and get some water.
Yeah.
But I think food wise you're gonna have an insanely hard time finding it. But in the Arctic you can like dig far. And, like, then you could probably there are, like, a bit slower animals within the Arctic that would be a lot easier for you to catch with your, like, survival kit.
Agreed. I think you're right.
One of the, like, fastest cats lives somewhere in the, I don't remember if it's the Savannah Desert or what, but it's in a desert, and it's, like, the fastest cat
so the Savannah
alive. It's literally like a kitten. It's called the spotted cat, and it only gets this little big.
Yeah.
It's just a kitten for its whole life.
It's the
cute.
most deadly predator as well.
To the sense of the other animals that it's like,
it kills like a ton of birds every year, and it's a big problem because it's like making species extinct and stuff in Africa. It's crazy. Vasta said probably would die in both. Agreed. That's fair. Vasta said Antarctica has extremely limited wildlife, so you die pretty quickly. Sahara has more animals, and that can make a big difference. Agreed. Whiteman says heat. Tough says would die in hours in underwear in that weather, plus would go blind from the snow. Agreed. Like
you also don't camel spiders live in the desert though? That crap's insanely deadly.
Yeah.
There's way more deadly animals in the desert. I feel like I'd rather chance your life on the few animals you can find in the Arctic.
Survive longer though. Like you could die from the cold just almost immediately out in Antarctica. Like if you're just.
You could die from the heat too, from being dehydrated.
In minutes though.
Yeah, you can. You can have a heat stroke and die.
In minutes? it'd take you like a good part of the
Wait,
day.
it doesn't just take minutes to die in the Arctic.
It could. You like freezing temperatures if you're naked out there and you're just.
If you're
walking in
naked
the
out in
snow.
the desert, you could totally end up just dying of a heat stroke too.
You would hurt. You'd be in pain. You'd be suffering. But I
You
don't
could
think
also
you
just get
flat
sun
out
poisoning,
die.
which then also means that you're
Yep.
heavily dehydrated and you're having a heat stroke.
Yep. Yep. You
Heat
could.
stroke is like part of like sun poisoning.
I appreciate it. Jaquason Media Group said, just hit your Discord, name J Lavender. Again, message us on there and we'll hit you up. Jaquason Media Group, we appreciate it. If you send us a message and reach out, we will get to you. Basta says, what's the main difference between Molossia and world powers? Infrastructure and citizen population. Bastus, what's up?
All about that size.
Yeah. Tuff says, Prairie Dog, Tiff, also, you can't drink from most cactuses. Basta says, the animals help with moving towards small sources of water. Snakes are good for food. Vegetation is actually very limited, so it's harder to get cacti. In Antarctica, you basically don't have anything. Bunnyland Empire says, Molossia is small, but world power be big. Vastus Sortition says, remember all the common Arctic wildlife in the Arctic Circle, like foxes, moose, elk, polar bears, etc.? Penguins are in Antarctica along with seals and killer whales. It's actually the biggest. Lana says, that's true, Bonnie. That's why I decided to work with old Native American ways. It's a lot simpler. Oh, talking about talking about the Magic series. Vastus says, biggest, scariest animals in both cold regions. Vastus says, camel spiders are super deadly via misinformation online. Manu says, Molossia versus world powers. One insists its military operations are real, the other does the opposite. Got him. Vastus Sortition says, you could die in normal clothing in less than a day in Antarctica. Agreed. Tuff said, yep. Vastus says, in the Sahara, you can dig into the sand. Yeah, like you kind of get it. White Wind says, sand will suffocate you. You gotta be careful with it, that's true. Tuff said, Minecraft gamer moment. White Wind says, all about that size. Jukason's media group says, message, General looking forward to working with you soon. Agreed, it's good to work with you as well. I'm excited to see what you have to say. Tuff says, White Wind, that sounds kind of sus. It's all good. White Wind says, talk to Tiff about that. Bonnyland Empire says, White Wind, Tiff be sucks. Got him. Vastus says, most common cactus is edible, but most common cactus only exists in the Americas. Not much vegetation exists in the Sahara because it doesn't have spaces for plants to anchor into. Ooh, you guys know a surprising amount about botany in the Sahara Desert. You guys got me beat. I'm impressed by how much y'all know about these different ecosystems. Ooh, Vastus, you dealing with the desert with your own micronation, do you feel like understanding the biology of these different biomes, especially desert-based biomes, will help you in your pursuits? Manu says, AP, when Minecraft soon. I'm sure Tiffany wants to play Minecraft soon, so we can absolutely hit up a game together. I know you wanted to join last time, and we had people in, but we weren't trying to have people in. This next time, we will definitely have you in. Bastus says, the rough part is dealing with the sand dunes and sandstorms and avoiding heat exhaustion in the Sahara. Makes sense. Also, I wanted to let everybody know, I am probably going to go ahead and head out so that we can have dinner together, so that Tiff and I can eat and hang out and relax for the rest of the night. It's 11:12 here, actually, and we have 12 viewers. I appreciate y'all. Lana says, one of the main reasons I like Tiffany is because she's not afraid to argue with AP. Ooh, I appreciate it, Lana. Hit me up. Hit me up. I see you retracted it, but I actually liked the message. I wanted to read it. Basta says, it's been a very important part of my research to learn desert survival for my micronation. Cactus farming is actually a major part of agricultural plans. Very cool. I'm excited to hear about it. Tuff says, haha, Leana. And then does the look. I think because she removed the message. But Leana was giving you a shout out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She was saying, I like that Tiffany, argues with AP, like hits him back on his stuff. And I was like, that makes sense. I appreciate it. Sometimes I'm tripping. Sometimes I really do. Tiff will hit me with something, and it just feels obvious as soon as she says it. And I feel silly. But I learned a lot from Tiff. Tips.
Yeah, everyone goes through different experiences, so everyone has something they can share with each other.
Yeah, and that's why I appreciate hanging out with you guys. You guys make all this a learning experience for me and a fun experience to grow into. So, thank you, everybody. We will see you soon. And until then, have a good night, have a fun tomorrow, and we will see you on a bright and early Eternian day. Eternia forever, everybody. Have a good night. I'm going to hang out for a little bit, because even last time, when I said goodnight to everybody, it's still for like 5 minutes. I think I waited like 5 minutes after, and it still cut out early. So I want to make sure my goodnight gets in there. Thank you. White One says, one of 3 doors have fire. Ooh. Man says bye. Bye, Man. It's good to see you. Frog says, AP, if you want more information on the Vuddits and their stuff, just add me on Discord. I'll be happy to help if I'm available. Yes, please, Frog. I would love to. What is your Discord Frog as well? Lana says, one of the major reasons I love Tiffany is because she's not afraid to argue with AP. That in and of itself is worth watching the streams for. I appreciate it, and I agree. Tiffany is a great friend and a great partner, and I am lucky to have her. White Wind says, which door do you pick? One of 3 doors have fire. Which one do you pick? The one that doesn't have fire.
The one that's not hot.
Ooh, that's true. You test the door handles.
No, don't touch it.
Well, then you know.
No, you don't. All you gotta do... Okay, clearly you've never gone through the school thing of the fire. Yeah, you don't ever touch the door.
But I'm saying you would know instantly if you did.
You don't touch it, you're gonna burn yourself. No, you just like put your hand over by it and you can feel the heat radiating off of it and you're like, okay, don't go that way.
Oh, that's super cool. First off, I want to read one of the comments that came out. Vasa said bye. Tuff said Tip and AP have become faces that just feel so familiar, that I just feel so familiar with, almost like family. It's weird. Haha. Well, we appreciate you, Tuff. It means a lot that you hang out with us, and I am getting used to seeing your face as well. It's cool to like remember people from the chat, remember moments that we've had together, and it makes an impact on my life as a person as well. I know it can feel weird on YouTube to be like projecting out to people, and I know I watch like Cody Cohen, so like I watch people on YouTube who have a lot more subscribers than me, and I think, well, my like interaction with this doesn't really make a difference, but I want you to know that for me at least it does. This person who is projecting out to you is having an impact from you being here, and it means a lot. And I feel like we're all one big happy Eternian family. So thank you. Richrack says bye for now. Bye, Richrack. It's good to see you. Bonnieland says see you, Eternia. Godspeed from the Bonnieland Empire. Eternia forever, Bonnieland. It's good to see you. Lana says, Eternia forever, Lana. I'm excited to get you your shirt. Utreya says, bye, Eternia forever. Bye, Utreya. Lana says, love, Tiffany. Oh, and then she gave him that whole heart.
Quit it!
Frog says, I'm big on Discord. Ooh, very cool. I will talk to you later then, Big. Manu says, Eternia forever, even though I'm not Eternia. I appreciate it, Manu.
What if he was saying his name wasn't big on Discord, just that he had a lot of followers on Discord?
You're famous on Discord. Well, hit us up if you're also big famous on Discord.
Could be either, I don't know. Everyone's been doing
both.
Riddles tonight.
That's true. Vasta says, Tiffany is going to be the reason you don't die, AP. I appreciate it. Save me. Save it. Don't let me get murdered, Tiff. Lana says, I agree with that. Tuff says, haha. Lana says, when the teas be ready. Again, very soon. We're going to hit it up very soon. We're actually going to go down to our southern territory. I have some people I want to talk to down there about it, but we are going to pick a company within the next few days, hopefully to start moving the shirt through. So I will let you know very soon. Manu says, I agree with that. Frog says, goodbye, bye, Frog. Tuff says, Manu, I agree with that. White One says, bye, everyone. Tuff says, Eternia forever. White One says, goodnight. Frog says, I'm not famous on Discord. My name is just big. Got you. Tuff says, goodnight. Manu says, AP said, Manu forever. Now I'm immortal. Thanks. Of course, no problem. Manu forever. Just exist forever, please. Everyone, just live forever. Just do it. It'll be fine. Just be fine. Frog says, it was a Kinshi character. Respect.